Call of Duty World War II. Zombies! Released back in 2017, World War II had one main zombies map on disc, the Final Reich. Appealing to more experienced zombies players and released to mixed reviews, it is known for not being very beginner friendly. Also, for the first time in the mode's history, it is both a casual and hardcore main quest with slightly different outcomes. The zombies mode of this game has 10 available trophies. There are 9 trophies related to this map, and one for the prologue, Groston House, which we will get to in another video. In this video, however, I'll be attempting to unlock all the trophies. So join me on my journey to collect 100% of this game's trophies and complete all the DLC. Oh, and did I mention? I'm doing all this solo. Having played the Final Reich only once in 2017 and never unlocking any of the trophies, I thought it'd be fun to properly play through and attempt to unlock as many trophies as possible. Here's the gameplay, and let's see how many I can get. After my first playthrough and doing my research, I started making my way through the trophy list. Red Mist. In this map, there are a handful of new enemy types. One of these being the bomber zombie. This fella carries an explosion on his back. When it gets too close to the player, it can detonate, causing large damage and disruption, sometimes ending in a down. However, if you shoot the back of the bomber, it can drop the explosive, which is essential to doing this trophy. There is a special ability called Shell Shock. When activated, it stuns nearby zombies. Getting 10 zombies with the explosion allows for this trophy to be easily earned. However, I fumbled on my attempt, got downed, and luckily recovered in enough time to shoot the explosive and unlock this trophy.
Ah, gotcha! Look at that. Boom! They really did get turned to mist, huh?
Stressful. Strike. You might be asking yourself, what the heck is a wassling? I know I was when I first started playing. A wassling is the great big bullet sponge special enemy that spawns every few rounds, but weirdly doesn't contribute towards the round counter. When hit, it will do a charged attack at the player. This is the wassling charge that we need for this trophy. Line up 10 regular zombies and have the big guy charge into them like 10-pin bowling. Strike!
Hey, there we go. Got him. Strike.
Lurking around. Next on the list is lurking around. To acquire this trophy, all you have to do is find and shoot Dr. Straub. He is the guy responsible for creating the zombies in this game, and is found in windows and outside the playable area. Easy, right? Although it sounds easy on paper, this trophy is entirely RNG, and took way longer than it should have done. There is no set way for Dr. Straub to appear, and according to many players, he can show up at any round and in many locations. I looked for him, and I looked for him, and I looked for him. It got to the point where I thought, does he actually spawn anymore? Like, he wasn't even in the game. I almost gave up hope of getting this trophy, as it took so long, until I read somewhere that someone found him on as early as Wave 4. This was my chance. Boot up a game, get to round 4, and check every known possible location. After many attempts and location checking, I finally found him, lurking.
Spawn there. Oh my god, there is. Oh my god, there is. Oh my goodness, I've been waiting for that guy. He's just there. I don't know. What does he do? He just walks off. It's like, oh, I'm just taking a full magazine of M19 ammo. And he's just strolls it off. He's like, oh, do you know what? I'm fine. Wow, that's taken way longer than it should have. So that's fun.
Side note, throughout my entire playthrough of this map, I think I only found Dr. Straub twice. Once for this trophy, and one other time during an Easter egg attempt. Undertaker. Similar to the Red Mist trophy, this one also involves the bomber zombie. There is a guarantee that when you open the salt mine doors, part of the Tesla gun and main quest step, a bunch of bomber zombies will spawn. Instantly activating the camouflage special ability, which makes you invisible to enemies for a short time, allowed me to quickly dispense of a bomber zombie with the shovel, unlocking this trophy. That would be the easy way of getting it. I just hit one until it stopped moving. Lightning Handler. This trophy requires you to build the Tesla gun, which is the wonder weapon of this map. To do this, you need to open the bunker doors by activating 3 gas valves. Flip the switch, open both doors either side of the facility. Turn on the timed door switch, open the salt mine door, interact with the statue, fill with essence. Open hatch, escort the machine to both sides of the facility whilst filling the machine with essence. After a timed section, you'll pick up the Tesla gun parts. Return to the control room and defeat the Brenner mini-boss, who runs after you with a flamethrower. After all this is done, go to the crafting table and assemble the Tesla gun.
Oh my goodness.
White Knuckles. At this point, every COD Zombies game has a pest wave. We've had Hellhounds, Jumpin' Jacks, and whatever these things are. So World War II Zombies is no different. These special round pests sprint after the player with chaotic movements. These waves appear every 5 rounds. Surviving 3 encounters in a row in the same game awards this trophy. In my run, I nearly thought I failed, because on the final encounter on wave 15, I was hit by whistling. However, at the end of the round, I unlocked the trophy. Turns out, avoiding attacks from pests is what counts towards this trophy.
Right, it's got the achievement White Knuckles.
Fireworks. Fireworks is awarded after completion of the easy or casual Easter egg main quest. The player is guided through each step with helpful hints, from building the Tesla gun to interacting with statues in the salt mine. Everything is explained and easy to follow. However, although you are guided, there are still some difficult steps that even I struggled with on my first attempt. When I finally made it to the boss fight, this happened.
Right, so let's show it who's boss.
Upon my second attempt, I knew what to expect, and was able to get the fireworks trophy with ease.
This is stressful. Oh. Oh. Oh my goodness me. Oh my gosh. Alright, get in the line, wait your turn. Oh, come on. Yeah. This is... Gotcha! Gotcha!
Dark Arts. Dark Arts is linked to the expert or hardcore version of the main quest. Throughout the main quest there are 4 hidden batteries around the map that the player has to unlock and get a set amount of eliminations of certain enemies. Some are straightforward enough, like getting a bunch of regular eliminations with the S-mine trap, and others could be a bit finicky. For example, getting multiple bomber zombies with the blade trap. There is also a timed sharpshooter step linked to one of the battery unlocks. I was ashamed to say it took more attempts than I would like to admit. After a battery is unlocked and charged with essence, it has to be placed in the same area as the base Tesla gun and a time lockdown starts. After a successful defense, you receive the upgrade part. Bringing it back to the assembly table and doing this all 4 times unlocks this trick.
Base one, we need to do this 4 more times. And that's 2. And that's number 3. And that's number 4. Hey! Oh my goodness, that took so flipping long. But It's fine. I've done it now.
Dark Reunion. Dark Reunion is awarded for the completion of the hardcore main quest, adding tons of extra steps, instantly differentiating itself from the easy version. This trophy was no walk in the park. The player is not guided as much as last time. Whilst building 4 different Tesla guns, keeping track of multiple steps, a new sword melee weapon, and an altered boss fight, among other things, this was more difficult than I anticipated. But with determination, multiple attempts, and hours of gameplay, I was ecstatic when the trophy was finally unlocked.
Yes! You're good, Klaus. We saved you. Don't worry, buddy. There it is. Dark Reunion. Save Klaus. In the Final Reich. Save Klaus. Okay, we got it. We've done it all.
Clocked in over 4 hours of gameplay. I could safely say that I completed the Final Reich and collected all the trophies it has to offer, on solo. Join me for the next episode in the series where I'll be playing the first DLC map, The Darkest Shore, for the first time ever.
I can't see, like, I'm a metre in front of me. Like, this is no good. Like, what is this? Like, what is this map design? Like, I can't take in the environment if I can't see any of it. Oh, man, it's foggy again. Of course. What was... Oh my god, what is that?